Hey everyone, I'm Justin Nightinger, and I'm going to be your DM tonight for this hard R-rated campaign to help roll the script. Before we go any farther, I want to say hello to you guys with my friends here. We're going to start with Casey, even though he's having a little technical difficulty and you can't see him.
Hey everybody, my name's Casey Boyd. I'm playing Byron Bancroft, your silver-tongued bard.
Hey guys, I'm CJ. I'm celebrating football season. I am playing Soar, the Alfolk of Alfolks.
Hello, I'm Emily. I am playing boring old human Clem, and side playing her future magical detection dog Lilo. Yeah, that's all I got.
Hey party people, this is Lisa. I am playing Nyx, the reborn cleric. She is allergic to pineapple, but doesn't know it yet.
Hi guys, I'm Rob. I'm playing Casper, the orc paladin, and we're gonna smash some more skulls today, I think.
All right. So as always, we're playing D&D 5e with a few homebrew options or rules thrown in there. We are also using D&D Beyond, so on the left-hand side of the screen, there's going to see some cool stats about our PCs. Lastly, we're using Tailspire, which is all the fun stuff in the middle. Not affiliated with them, but we do love their stuff. Check them out if you like these kind of programs. So, other thing. Thanks to the wonderful work of Casey, we are now affiliates. So if you like us or your friends like us, tell them that they are now allowed to subscribe. Woo! Right. So last time, let's see. The group went into the Loose Moose to have a drink and get over their pre-game jitters. They were also introduced to the best NPC I've ever created in session 6. So at the same time, Soar ran away to go try to find the element meatery, not knowing that he needed to be at the element meadery. The group then went and talked to the main 4 houses where there were tears, there were laughs, and they ended up worming their way into the hearts of everyone except for one group. Thanks to Uli pointing them in the right direction, the group ended up at the High Boss house, kicking in the side door like they were trained SWAT team, all except for Clem, who's picked a fight with a reinforced door, which she will be for probably at least a half an hour.
So bitter.
Do we have any questions before we start off?
Could you potentially open the door that Casper is in front of? Because unlike some people, I worked really hard to open this door, and
Hey!
right now, so
Hey! How dare you?
that's right. Thank you.
Door. Okay. So we are ready to go.
Are we Gucci?
Do you have the initiative?
So. I do have the initiative, and it is starting at the top. It's going to be Nyx, then Byron, and then we'll go from there.
Casey, I'm begging you to open the door for me.
But first, there is a weird portal that opens up behind Nyx, and a small Alfolk creature falls out.
Hey, we love a Deus Ex Machina.
And you hear a plump. Wait, where did Krill go?
Huh?
Oh, hey Nyx.
Oh, hello.
It's a little cold here.
Oh, it'll warm up a bit once we get inside. At least we have one window open, but if you want to go around the back, you can help bang on the door of our one-armed friend.
You mean this window? As I go into the window.
Okay. Nyx,
you can fly in. You can fit.
It is your turn.
Is it now?
Uh-huh.
All right. I think we've got a window and a door open, right?
Yep. The
I seem to recall someone barreling in last time.
The window is the one below you, so you can see this window down at the bottom.
Ah, yes.
That's the one that Byron went in, and then the door directly in front of you that's the one that Casper basically just bear rushed through. Or bull rushed
Perfect.
through.
I'm gonna follow my boy Casper in, and entering into the room, I see a corpse and what looks like 2 baddies. Right? I got a
Yep,
baddie here.
You see all the stuff in the room that we talked about last time. This looks like a place for people to hang out and eat and stuff. To the left of you is a dead person that Casper killed, and to the right is a very scared bandity-looking creature, and across the table is a more formidable-looking bandit. And then there are some steps going up, and it appears that there's another door behind the bad guy, the super tough bad guy.
Perfect. I'm gonna run in and just grab the back of Casper's tunic or plate mail, or just touch the back of it, and I'm going to just whisper a quick, "You've got this," right? And I'll cast guidance on him.
Okay.
Casper is hulking out right now.
Perfect. Yeah. So he's got it.
He appreciates it.
He's got it. And that'll be it. Easy turn.
Okay. So after that, it's going to be Byron.
So Byron is going to, well, he's down a level, so we'll move the camera down. Whoomp. Down here. Oh no. All right. So Byron's going to hop down directly onto the floor and unlock the door.
Oh my god, thank you. I know you didn't have to do that, but thank you so much.
All right. So
Keep
we're
her
gonna
down there, Byron.
We're going to need a strength check to get the beam across
R.
the door out of the way.
Oh, all right. I didn't realize it was barred. Okay.
Yep,
So
I talked about that all the time.
This
So-
face, that happy face, Justin.
athletics or strength?
Sure, athletic works.
Yay. A 12?
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
That's all I
you're
got.
like, "Arr!" and you don't like lift it up like Casper would have done. You just kind of push from one end to the point where it just falls over, and you're able to be able to open up the door.
Yeah, you hear a bring as I let out a squeaker because I'm forcing so much. Just I just drop it onto the ground. Oh, okay. Well, I guess while I'm here, I might as well look around and see what else we've got, and I will stumble over. Are these actual lootable chests here?
Those are chests, which have some stuff in it. If you want to loot in mid-battle, that is completely up to you.
You know, I hear your judgment, but
I do.
I would like to open a chest.
Okay.
It's not the first chest he's opened.
So, let's see.
I'm used to fondling them.
You opened a door. You moved. Do you still have the ability to open a chest?
I don't know. That is the decision of the DM.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow you to roll a perception.
Roll a perception. 20.
Okay. So you see, it's not actually in a chest. It's on top of a chest. There, it appears to be. It appears to be a scroll that might have the ability to do some magic. That's right. It's a magic scroll.
Yoink.
Yep. And that's what you see.
Okay. I will. That was in on top of the chest, or.
Yep. It was on top of the chest. It was just sitting there.
Okay. So then, basically, I don't have the ability to interact with the chest this round, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. I will pause there, and I think I will. Do I have any other abilities left at this point?
You moved. You opened a door, and you grabbed a scroll.
And so
what are you trying to do? I think you're all
I've
out.
basically used action and action and movement. Then I just would have a bonus if I wanted to. So, that I am going to. I don't have her on the board, but I would like to send Athena up the stairs if I can,
Sure.
or down the hall, I guess.
So there is, so you could go to, if you come kind of, can't see my cardinal directions here, but I guess to the north, like down towards this way.
Mm-hmm.
You see where the light's at?
Yeah.
There is a hole going down where there's a ladder, and then to your left of that, it looks like there is also a little hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna send her kind of just towards the ladder because that's where I saw the guy flee to. So
Okay, so you send Athena over there, and she sees a guy at going down the ladder.
okay, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, it is the bad guy's turn. You hear, oop, I threw the guy off the map. Let's not do that. You hear somebody running
throw him
down.
off. It's okay.
running
It's
down the
fine.
ladder. And then tied into your perception, Byron, down the hall that you didn't send Athena to, you hear the sound of a slamming gate. And then, Casper, you're getting ready to be attacked. Roll a die. It's a 9. Not starting out strong, guys. Not starting out strong. So the guy to the bandit, straight to dice jail. The bandit to your directly that you didn't kill. He tries to hit you, but he is super terrified, and he brings his sword down, and it just kind of glances off your armor as this more meaty character runs around the table, and he is going to take a couple attacks. He has 2 scimitars, and he swings them. Let's see, 15 and a 22.
Okay, the 22 hits.
All right. So he brings his scimitar down, doing 7 points of damage, taking a kind of a chunk out of your armor, or nicking up your armor, but hitting you pretty good. And then there is some other movement that you guys hear, and it's now Soar's turn.
May I have my token, please? Oh, there we go. We're good. Never mind. Soar would have gone in the window where Clem and
Byron?
Byron are. Can't get in there. But anyways,
Here, I opened the door so you can go in through the front.
yeah. So he's gonna spend all his movement sort of just dashing over there.
Okay. Perfect. You got anything else you can do?
Nope, that's actually all I can do, sadly.
Clem,
So-
the door. It's no longer locked.
Now no one's down here. That's a bad boy. Okay, where's this ladder that someone... I wouldn't have
So-
heard them anyway, would I? That was
No.
Athena.
There
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So before you, there's a whole bunch of crates.
Yeah.
And you see Byron off to your left over by Soar.
Is there anything in this chest right here, perchance?
As we're, how you
you-
guys doing up there? We're just
What
gonna
are we
loot.
gonna do down here right now?
You run in there and you go over to the chest and you try to open it up.
Yes.
Okay.
We do. I just want to say real quick, we heard them say they're leaving out the back way.
Yep. But first, even though you heard that, I need a reflex save.
What do I roll for
Is
a
someone
reflex
puking
save?
again?
Dexterity.
Sorry, dexterity. I apologize.
It's like,
Pathfinder, baby.
Yeah.
22.
Ooh. So you trick you once with the needle trap. Shame on you. Trick you twice. Shame on you also. But this time you dodged it, and the lid pops open, and it is a whole bunch of stuffed animals.
Oh.
Beanie Babies?
Do they all look the same?
No. There is a moose. There is a dog. There's an elephant. there looks to be a werebear, and there is the most adorable dragon.
Hey, those will be worth something in 20 years.
Do they have stitching around the neck? Like, are they stuffed with Verass blood?
How heavy are they? Like, are they heavier than they should be, or?
Maybe. Yes, they are 100% heavier than they should be.
I take all. You said there's like 5 of them, right?
Yes.
Sure. You know me, I like to put everything in my inventory. I take all 5 stuffed animals.
Okay. You take all 5 stuffed animals and you put them into your bag. Oh, before we go any farther, we didn't talk about the inspiration from last week, and I am so sorry. John Nito, you got inspiration last week for making Emily giggle about being drunk. So you get to either make me fail, well, give me disadvantage, give me advantage, or give the players advantage at any time. So keep that in mind, and I really apologize about that. So, Clem, you all done?
I think I don't have enough movement yet to necessarily make it worth it. So yeah. Oh, wait.
What's happening?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I do. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have some spell that would have been helpful. I am done.
Okay. And Casper, it is your turn, good sir.
All right, let's get it. So I just need to remind myself, smiting does not take a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure. Correct. Okay, so I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which gives me +2 to my AC. So you guys see, well, not you guys. Nix, you see Casper's kind of like, when I say hulking out, I mean like his body is just kind of like really, he's taller than he was a few seconds ago. His chainmail that he's wearing is kind of like straining to contain his muscles. And he is swinging this maul like it's a ball peen hammer. And he is going to attack the big guy in front of him.
Okay.
With a melee attack, with his maul.
Okay.
So, bada bing.
What was that? What'd you roll?
I don't know. Did it roll?
Oh.
It did not pop up. I'll click again. Bada bing. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I don't know. So,
All right. So,
nope. Okay. That's unfortunate. I don't know why that's happening. I'm going to just roll in the Discord.
there you go. Yay! We roll in Discord.
Go.
Okay. 10 to hit.
All right. So you were bringing your mace in, or maul or whatever it was, and you're swinging it around your head. And as you bring it across the top of his head, he just ducks down a little bit, able to nimbly get out of the way. Anything else for you?
Fair enough. But also, yes. I'm going to move. Well, I mean, so I'm engaged with both of these guys, right?
Yep.
Congrats.
Then yeah, that's it.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. Nyx.
I am going to try to sidestep out of the way of the giant hulking half-orc, and if I can just kind of step over this body here, and then from the distance of my safe little corner, I also would like to look to see if there's any chests that I can immediately open.
Let's see here. I didn't expect you guys to...
All of us to go in, and yeah.
No, I'll be a good noodle. I'll raise up my hands towards the farthest one in the room and cast Toll the Dead on that. And we'll see if he could roll a Wisdom saving throw for me, pretty please. I need a DC 12.
Which guy was this one?
The one that is farther from Casper.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you can see my doodle doobly doo, but this guy here.
Okay. Yep. Well, he rolled a wonderful 8, so that's not going to do it. So what
Well,
happened?
he's gonna take a whole 3 necrotic damage, so I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Okay, that's no bueno. So there's just a piercing noise in his head. He's clutching at his head, but doesn't seem to have affected him too much. But you can see he's looking at you, kind of freaked out at what you can do.
They're like little jingle bells. They're just little tinkering bells that pop up and just do a little bit of damage.
So it's more annoying than anything else. He's like,
Yeah. It only did 3 damage, so it was more just kind of like they just sort of like popped in the air around him like little round jingle bells and just went and he just kind of, I think he's able to shake it off without too much difficulty. And she just
Okay.
kind of shrugs and she goes, whatever.
All right, Byron, get back to your theft.
Byron turns around and realizes that literally only Clem came in the door, and he's like, "Wait, hi, Sora. Where's every? Oh no!" Realizing that no one else followed him in and they ran off elsewhere, he's going to make the assumption that Casper has led the rest of the party astray and has unfortunately split the party, and so he's going to rush up for assistance.
He's just like, he's going rogue.
New episode title: Everything is Casper's fault.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I like it.
As I move towards, I'm gonna peek down where I saw the guy disappear to, just to see if I can locate him on my way past.
You would not be able to see him. You did know that he went down this ladder into some sort of cave type structure.
Okay. Byron's going to be looking for a way up, so he's just going to, I guess, head down this hall.
Okay. So you head
And-
down that way.
Let me get an idea of how much I can actually go here, though. So I've got 60 feet's about there.
All right. So you book it around the corner as you're running. Well, as you're running, you give a glance down the hole where the ladder's at, and you just start running down this hewn hallway. It's made out of some pretty cool looking rock, and you get to a set of steps.
And that's as far as I can make it.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
seeing anything, so my character.
Do you have dark vision?
Nope. But I am.
Do you
I'm standing next to 2 torches, if that helps.
Does not. But I would like you to roll a stealth roll, unless you're not trying to be quiet. If you're just running to run, then
Oh no, I absolutely was dashing. Like I'm.
okay.
If
Then
anything,
disregard,
I'm being less than stealthy.
then disregard my stealth roll, and
Okay.
it's the bad guy's turn. Unless you're done. Are you done?
No, but I'm going to bring. So Athena was about at the staircase, which I don't have a miniature for her, but I'll go get one in a minute.
Alright, I'll get you.
And so I will bring her up to me and up the stairs as far as I can send her.
All right, and let's see here. Why is this not letting me? It's not letting me do it. So you're gonna have to get that for yourself here
I'll do
shortly.
But I'll shout up, "I'm coming!"
Okay. So as that happens, it's the bad guy's turn. We're going to start in the basement. Guy runs, and then we'll go up to where Casper's at, and the lesser guy is going to attack. He rolls a 17. Does that hit?
Nope.
And then
It bounces off my holy magical armor.
Wait, I thought
Yeah,
you said
that's
we were.
right,
Your rippling muscles that can't be.
Also that.
Did
thought
you
you
say
said
that we were starting in the basement?
No, the down in the cavern where the guy ran away to.
Okay.
Yep. And then the big hulking guy in front of you, Casper, he's going to swing dual scimitars. Ooh. Natural 20.
Thick.
Yes.
Yay.
Quick.
You're the only one who's excited about that, Justin.
I am.
Quick.
I am.
I'm excited about that.
Are you? So since you're
I am.
excited, do you want
Give
to
it
tell
to
them
me.
about our? Do you want to tell them about our crit homebrew roll?
Yes. So when the PC, when anything rolls a natural 20 for an attack, we take the maximum damage die. So if you roll a 1d6 plus 4, normally you would just have a 10, and then you'd roll the extra damage on top of that. So you always at least get the maximum damage out of your damage roll when you roll crit.
It makes it.
So this is
going
gonna
to
hurt a lot.
Are you pouring yourself a drink? Is that what you're doing?
I am. Yes.
All right.
I'm ready.
So, the first scimitar, it just glances off this radiant light that you have on you, but as it glances off, the second one comes in and just catches you right in the side for 14 points of damage.
Wow.
Sorry, no, 13. I miscounted. It's 13.
I want to go on record. I think have the NPCs rolled more crits than the PCs at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I
Think
rolled
so,
one,
yeah.
I think. This
You
one.
okay?
If I didn't, then I forgot the rule, and shame on me. I'm a bad DM.
I agree to disagree.
He rolled a natural 20 one other time, and then someone gave him disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. So, that hits you for 13 damage, and then there is some noise coming from behind you, Byron.
Oh, yippee.
You... let's see, that is a 17 and a 12.
17 hits.
Okay, so you hear this whoosh as something flies past your ear and lands in the distance, and as that happens, a bolt lodges into your back for 3 damage.
Can I try to cutting words that?
I don't know. Is it react?
It's a reaction, yes. I can use a bardic inspiration to use cutting words as a reaction, and as long as the creature is within 60 feet and I can see him,
You can't see him.
Okay. Then no.
No.
Otherwise, I would have said yes. I apologize for ruining. You're fine.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so it is now Soar's turn.
How much damage was that on me?
3.
Thank you.
Yep.
So Soar, following Byron, is gonna do the same thing and kind of follow him, but he's but he's gonna kind of swing by or kind of fly, sort of like he's doing like that cool thing where there's like an action shot right behind him and he's like swishing super close to all this stuff as he's like flying in between like these boxes.
Okay.
And he rounds the corner, and because I think 30 feet was right here.
All right.
Do I see the dude through the hallway? Because I have dark vision.
I don't know. So, can you see here? Can you see the light from where you're at?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, you can see him.
Cool. I am going to shoot a firebolt at him.
Okay. Come on, wild magic table.
It's a cantrip, sir.
Oh,
And 21 to hit
that's gonna hit.
for 3 damage.
All right. So you just hear "Highway to the Danger Zone" in your head as you're flying around this corner, and you kind of wheel up and just bring your wings together, and a bolt of fire shoots out, lighting the hallway up. Byron, you now know where this guy is as the fire shows where he's standing,
Sweet.
and it hits him, and you hear him cry out in pain.
Awesome.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right, I'm going to put a torch on him so you can now see him, Byron.
Okay.
And it is
I mean,
now.
I could already see him on the map, but
Oh, it's Clem's turn.
because he's surrounded by
Um,
torches.
Clem is gonna look longingly around this room full of stuff and then sigh and take her action and dash after everyone. Can we use a technicality for her to pause mid dash and then continue dashing? to like poke her head where this ladder is
Sure, I'll
and
allow it.
see if there's like anyone, given that stuff was coming, they were that they were talking about going out the back. She just like, we're doing a dash. Poke her head
You
up
just-
to see if there's anyone there.
If you're just looking down real quick, you don't see anything, and then if you're
Yeah.
running again, you can keep running.
Okay. I measured pre this, and it takes me like right behind Byron with dash right here.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yup. And now it's Casper's turn.
Okay, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Nix, you do see Casper get fucking murked, by the way. He is technically bloodied, so.
He's fine.
Fine. Okay, well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because I'm going to attack the big guy with a maul.
Okay.
My maul, specifically. Oh my god, an 8. Okay, so guidance is a 1d4
Yeah,
or 1d6?
1d4.
for you.
Okay.
It's cantrip. It's not that strong.
You
I
should
imagine-
still have Bardic Inspiration, because I don't believe you've used it since I cast it on you right before we went in.
Ooh, nice.
Correct. I did not remember that. Okay, yep, I'm gonna do both of those things.
Bardic Inspiration's a 1d6.
I still don't know how to do that, so I'm just
Just roll a d6 and in chat.
1d6, roll 1d. Oh my god, roll 1d4. All right, I rolled a 6 for Bardic Inspiration and a 3 for guidance, so total of 9 on top of that. So that is 17.
17.
Right? 17
And
to hit.
you are bringing this around, and it's almost if the will of your friends is just pushing you through to be able to crack him. You catch him right in the side of the ribs the same way that he did to you.
All of their chests that they've opened recently give me all the prep that I need. 11 basic damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to smite, of course.
Okay.
For a extra 2d8 damage. So an extra 7 damage.
Okay. So that's 15
and that's that.
damage. And let's see here. I got to do math, which talking and math are hard to do. I couldn't be a math teacher. So you crack him in the side, and as you do, a loud boom echoes as the power of your god hits him, and you can just hear him go "Ugh," as you just take the breath out of him. Anything else, Casper?
I think that was pretty productive. So I'm
It was a good round. Nix, what are you gonna loot?
I'll go ahead and make a note of mental appreciation of Casper taking all of these blows, and then she will just delicately step back over the body, kind of trying to stay out of like the really heavy part of combat, but just close enough that she can reach out an arm to cast Cure Wounds on Casper. That's gonna be a 12.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take a big old step back because I'm not interested in getting in the middle of all this. The body that's laying on the floor, do I notice anything?
Shiny.
Not even
Notice-
not necessarily shiny,
He's
but do I
fucked
notice?
up.
I was just is it like what do I notice about the body here?
Hold on 1 second here. I
Just
gotta
taking a
get-
little cursory glance.
You see that it's wearing leather armor. It has a scimitar and a light crossbow. That's all you can tell from the cursory glance. You can also see that its face is no longer a face anymore. It has been murderized by Casper.
Murderized? Come on.
Yes.
You murderized the shit out of
It
it.
wasn't murder.
Can I just pick up that light crossbow? Are you gonna penalize me for just snagging that? Is it
Only
within...
because you said penalized, I will allow it.
Thank you. I'm that's the
We write
Is it-
that
does
down
that
next
need
to
to-
the in-house rules.
I was like, I think we need to add that to the house rules. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just like snag that light crossbow and then just take a big old step back, holding it in front of me.
Okay.
Should anyone try to get too close?
All right. Let's see here. Byron, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Byron, I don't know. So Athena runs on her own turn, so Byron is going to have Athena fly at him and provide the help action.
Okay.
So she can dive in with as an owl and then out and not take an opportunity attack.
Sure. Why not?
So she is going to swoop, give me the help action. Byron is going to turn and yell back down the hallway at Sword and say, they say it's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. I say you light them on fire and let them do the cursing. And I will shoot my hand crossbow into the character that just shot me.
Okay.
I do like fire.
You have Bardic Inspiration Source, so...
Let's go.
Alrighty. Hand crossbow at advantage, thanks to Athena. 21 to hit.
That is going to hit.
10 damage.
Oof. So he shoots you in the back, and then Athena charges over, swoops down. You turn, and when you look at him, you pull the trigger, and it goes right through his eye, and he falls over dead. And skeleton.
Just instantly dissolves into a skeleton.
Yeah, because I don't know how to. I can't flip him to make him prone yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
No. Byron will, now realizing that there's more people over here, will start to move that direction. He will pause right about here. Next
Okay.
to this, is this an actual torch or not really?
This torch here. Yeah, we'll say it's an actual torch now. I don't know. It is. It has just been lit by your presence. It's magic.
Okay.
All right. So it's the bad guy's turn. In the distance, you hear somebody running away, and on the floor with Casper, the lesser bandit guy, he's going to try to attack you again. Ooh,
Big
that's
mistake.
that's a 22.
Okay. That's it.
That's 3 damage. And then
Big mistake again.
The other guy, he's going to attack you. And so the first guy, he just he catches you with the pommel in the shoulder, like of his scimitar. And then as he does that, the more captainy type guy, he brings both his scimitars up over his head to do like an X slash. And when he does, you can see like a wince in his face from the pain from when you hit him. And he brings it down, and it just kind of, they slide across the front of your chest, doing no damage. Byron, you see another bandit run out from the shadows to try to attack you. He is going to roll a 13.
Dodge.
So he brings his scimitar down, and it just clings off the floor, and that is it for right now. It is now Sora's turn.
All right, so I am going to continue down. Well, I don't really have much information, so I'm gonna kind of yell out to them. Can they kind of yell back during the same turn?
Sure, we'll say it's.
So I'm gonna say,
Yep.
yeah, I'm just gonna be like, hey, y'all know anything about some dude running away from us? Cause I hear something down that way, and I would kind of point towards the cellar.
Oh yes, I tried to bring up the shadows on a guy as I'm dodging and parrying this other person that's attacking me. He's like, I have one in front of me too.
Oh, well then. Don't worry, we have your back. So I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to actually take a little bit of time to move back and see if I can peek down there and see if I can see anything.
Sure. You look down there. You actually take time to stare down this hole. You can see that this is it's man-made. There's like stone going down into what looks like a cavern. The floor is pretty smooth, but you also see flashing lights coming from, like, if you're where you're at on the right hand side down there. So if you see the light down below you in this direction.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, now that I have that information, at least I know there's something down there. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of my movement, move back, and then say, "Incoming" to Byron, and shoot another firebolt.
What was it?
It's in that one.
Oh no!
But I use inspiration,
Oh.
and I rolled a 21.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like that nearly as much, but go ahead. What's the damage?
4 damage.
All right. So my hopes got all up, but once again, you bring your little wings together, and fire shoots out from your wings and hits this guy right in the chest. You're just like, oof.
Sora kind of like flies down and just like lines his wings up, and just goes, and just shoots it like perfectly in between Clem and Byron.
Very Matrixy.
Yes.
All right. Any more for you?
Nope, that's it.
Clem?
I am going to take my action and then move. So I'm going to shout at Byron to duck and Eldritch Blast our friend here.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my inspiration too. So it was a 10.
Okay.
13.
Okay. So, you, what were you using again?
Eldritch Blast.
I know you got a 13. Eldritch
I
Blast?
got a 13.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you, what's the damage?
Oh, it hits. Oh, thank God. I wasn't sure. 10.
10. Oh, okay. So, you come around the corner and you do kind of the same thing that Sora does, and shoot your Eldritch Blast down the hall, and this guy also turns into a skeleton as his whole head explodes.
Where are my extra 10 hit points?
Hey, that's a little skeleton. How about that?
These guys' heads are really
Oh,
vulnerable.
look how little it is.
It's almost
Keep
like they're
exploding.
it's almost like they're people. All right. Oh, it's a
What
weak
the
one.
head is a weak spot? I don't. Yeah.
All right, so we have a question of what color is the Eldritch Blast there, Clem?
Ooh, it's red. Totally
Yep,
missed that. It's red. It's
Open and shut.
it's like a
case, Jeff.
bright, vibrant red.
That she was immediately mad about the first time she claimed that color.
And then I got used to it because I was gonna change it, and then I was like, no, this fits character stuff better, so it's red.
It's
Casper?
red like the fires of her forge.
All right. I'm gonna smack the guy in front of me again.
All right.
Fuck him.
What you got?
Oh my God, an 8 again. Are you kidding me, bro? That's a
You need
2,
to
by the
send-
way. I'm rolling a
Uh,
2.
You
I'll
need to
give
send
you-
that electric dice to Dice
I'll
Jail.
give you my inspiration, dude.
Thank you very
I've
much.
got inspiration to burn. Go for it.
A 19.
Pity
All
inspiration.
right.
God bless.
It doesn't hit because Nyx gave you inspiration. No. What's the damage?
The damage is 12 by itself from just the maul.
Okay.
Is he so? With that damage, is he looking bad? I'm gonna try and do non-lethal on the end. I assume
Sure.
I can't non-lethal.
He looks like he's probably starting to sway back and forth. You see just maybe a little bit of blood on him. You would guess that a smite's not going to murder him.
Okay. Honestly, I don't believe you, but I'm gonna do it
Okay.
anyway.
That's fine.
So, smite.
Out.
It happens.
Okay.
2d8.
He explodes
By the way,
now.
8 damage. 8 damage from
Damage.
the smite.
Okay. So you can see that there's blood coming out of his nose. As once again you hit him in the side. Now he's holding his ribs. He looks pretty banged up, but it does look like he could still take a little bit of a beating.
Casper's battle tempo is just he takes his maul and swings it over to the right when he lets his guard down and hits him, and he swings it over to the left when his guard's down and hits him. Casper doesn't look like he really cares what like direction he's attacking or feinting or anything like that. He knows where he's gonna hit and when he's gonna hit, and this guy isn't gonna stop it. So
Okay. So Nyx.
Casper,
Your
are you
turn.
still bloody?
no, not technically.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay, so dude that's immediately in front of Casper is not super great. And then what about the guy the guy beyond him? How's he looking?
So the guy right in front of Casper looks like the leader. The other guy looks like a minion. He is the minion-y guy. I mean, he's still doing okay, but he probably can't take too much of a beating. And the guy in front of Casper is still he's bloody, but he's still looking okay.
Okay.
Casper,
Okay.
the skeleton guy was a minion. Casper hit him once and he died.
one time.
So
Yep.
Okay.
a good hit, but
Well, I'll go ahead and try for the guy beyond him again. I'm just gonna try to keep tearing down the lackey. Can you give me
Sure.
another wisdom saving throw, please? I'm gonna try to throw a few more bells his way.
6.
Okay, perfect. Fuck. Few more little Christmas bells show up and do another 3 damage.
You see him, he's just like hitting himself in the head, and him hitting himself in the head is actually doing the damage. And you can see that he's hitting himself and he's broken his nose, his eyes are starting to blacken up, and he's bleeding.
Oh, he's bleeding. Okay. She just goes, "You've got this." She's like looking right past the two of them, just kind of craning her head towards where the lackey is. Just kind of, "You got this, Casper. I've got this one. I've got him unlocked. You don't worry about him."
the obnoxiousness of Christmas coming early is really getting to him. The stores are selling Christmas stuff.
3 more hits like this, and I've got him down. Don't worry.
Last week I could have
Hang
made
in
a
there.
Christmas
Byron?
in July joke.
It's not July anymore.
I
That's
know.
why he's having such a hard
You
time.
missed. Yeah.
Byron.
Alrighty. I guess I will take a step this way to verify that there's no one else.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Oop. 22.
Okay, with a 22, you can see that this area appears to be some sort of holding cell. To the right of you, there is some scared-looking people, and above you, it looks there's like a cavern that's up above you. You can see that there is some sort of chest sticking out from the top up there.
How about that?
Save the people or loot the chest.
I know.
Chest, lose the chest.
Well, I mean, chest doesn't seem like it's easily got from my position, correct?
You would
I
to
have
climb
wings.
up. Yes, or you'd have to have wings.
Okay. I will approach the individuals inside of the gate. And is it easily unlockable, or do I need to try and use my thieves' tools?
You would see that this is clearly locked.
Okay. Can I use
That
my
was a
thieves'
beautiful
tools
yawn,
to
CJ.
unlock?
Thank you for that.
Yep.
Okay.
You got to beat a 10.
Use tools. Dexterity. Thieves' tools. 14.
Okay, yeah. You pop open the lock and you see 2 people in front of you. They are both human, and they are both cowering in the corner.
Okay, I will look in there and snap my fingers and immediately ignite my torch with magical fire, and I'll just look in and say, is this your home? Are we invading? Why do you have a prison here? Why are you in here?
And the one looks at you. He's wearing like a beat up gray tunic, and he goes, "Oh man, they took me from my farm." And are you gonna do anything else? Because if not, we're gonna kick back over to the bad guys.
I guess not.
Okay.
Left
we
on
kick
red.
over to the bad guys, and a guy tries to attack Casper.
Which one?
Weaker guy tries to
Okay.
attack Casper. That is a 13. So he once again glances off of your radiant armor, and
Technically, that one's just my regular chainmail. So
so the big bad, he goes to do the double X attack again, and as he does, you see him wince. The first arm comes down, and the second one comes down, it hits you, and his sword falls off and lands in the corner as the second one just misses you. He just rolled a natural 1.
Having a
And-
rough day. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, so it's
It
Soar's
started
turn.
off strong.
There's still a battle going on up there.
Yep, Soar, you
Imagine. Fucking imagine.
We're working on it, all right?
Convenient.
Byron has gone in and picked the lock, and he's now talking to some people inside a cell. Athena's with him, and Clem just blew somebody's face off.
He opened the lock, right? Like, did he open the door?
Oh, he can be in, like, you could go in.
Okay.
Yep.
So Sor is just gonna be like, Byron, leave them. We know they're not going anywhere, and then is going to dash and follow the stairs up
Okay. So
because
you
I
come
assume I can hear clanking.
up some pretty immaculately put together stone stairs, and as you get to the top, you come to a door on your left. There is also, if I get my cursor over here, there is a set of steps to your right that you could have gone up if you wanted to. That leads up to a less manicured area. This seems like it was put in later. It's some nice steps leading into some steps cut out of stone.
I dashed, but can I open the door anyways?
Sure.
Yeah, I just want to do that.
You open the door and it opens. There you go.
Boom.
Door is open.
And that's my
And-
turn.
You can see inside. You've now met up with the rest of the party. And Clem, it's your turn.
I don't know what to do.
Everything looks completely fine up here.
You could go back and fight the door.
There, yeah,
Shut!
it's a
I
door to
am
open.
not. No. How dare you insult me? Such a terrible plan. I mean,
The closed door is a personal affront to Clem.
no. If I go upstairs, wait. DJ went through the door, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
opened
So
the
it's
door.
open now. Thank God.
Lilo fell down the well.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah. See, Lisa's invested now. Lilo can't die.
Yeah, Lilo's not allowed to die.
The vulture
Um,
flies down,
You
grabs him.
can't base an in-game dog on Emily's actual dog.
Okay.
and then kill it.
Here's my plan. Technically, I don't know about the chest, but if I come to check on Byron over here, would I notice the chest while I'm talking to him to see what's happening?
I apologize. Which chest? I can't.
The chest that you told me
There's the weird-
above.
Upstairs one.
Nope. Mine alone.
The one you have to climb to get to.
the one that you have to climb to get to, you can climb up there.
Am I delusional?
Does she know that it
Am I?
exists though?
Yes.
you have
Do I
give me
see
a
it once I
perception
come
check.
over here? Yeah, that's what
apologize.
I'm trying to get at. Like Emily knows it's there.
I hope there's a chest over here. Wow! Look
Nope.
at that.
It's
I
mine
rolled a
alone.
6. What a waste of movement. I rolled a 6.
You just see dark.
Okay. Do these people look okay?
They, I don't know, do they? With a 6, you think that they might be made out of straw.
Can I pull out one of the stuffed animals and ask if they know what the deal is with them?
You can try.
Please? I'm gonna try so I don't waste it. Rob, what are you shaking your head at?
The B plot content is amazing.
Thank you. I live for not taking the easy route to do stuff.
In all
Okay,
fairness,
Clem is
we've killed more than you have, Casper. So let's take it back a notch, huh?
You're working
B
on
plot
it.
content.
He's taking on the boss, all right?
Absolutely.
okay. No, okay. I won't pull out stuff now. I'm just gonna say, hey, do you know where we can find any of, like, where the rest of them might be hiding?
And he says, I thought I was talking to this other guy.
Yeah, we're on the same team.
Oh, okay. And then it's Casper's turn.
He didn't tell me anything. Are you serious? What a waste of a turn.
You have 6 seconds.
I think he just got played. I think this guy was just like,
Could have dashed
Gonna tell these
upstairs.
losers
This guy
anything.
sucks.
Could've.
I like it's like one guy who's never seen before comes up. Hey, do you live here? Are we breaking into your house? Okay, bye. And then someone else comes up. Hey, are these your stuffed animals? Okay, bye.
Yeah, the railroad train's pretty
having a
hard.
good
We've got
day.
no content with this apparently.
Oh, there's content, but you only get 6 seconds. It's Casper's turn.
Okay. Very cool. Well, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna smack
away.
this guy with my maul.
Right.
No.
Plus
Close.
one maul.
Plus 1 maul. Yeah.
Yes.
So bada bit. Bro. Another 8. Kidding me?
Oh man.
Are you rolling a 1d8 or?
No.
Rob, I want to leave this room.
That's a 2. That is a 2. I'm rolling. I have rolled 4 2s.
He
almost
feels
in a
really
row.
bad for you and he slits his own throat.
That's a real leader. That's a real stand-up.
Actually upset right now.
You're
I
just
can't
really
do anything else.
You were confused because he tried to hit you and he threw his sword into the corner. You're like, why would he do that? And it's Nyx's turn.
All right. Well, hold up. Hold on.
You said you couldn't do anything else.
Well, really, I can't. But also,
Okay.
Mr. DM, can I like kick his sword away? Is that a thing I can do?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay, I'd like to kick his sword away, and keep in mind, my
You can kick
Kick
it a football
out.
field. You're like,
yeah, I can't punt this motherfucker.
He's got a
Really?
cannon.
Really far.
And he pulls out another
So-
sword.
Well, that's fine.
can you roll?
But,
Can you roll an attack to try to hit Nyx?
You try and hit Nyx?
No, I'm just kidding.
What a
refuse.
PVC bullshit.
Well, if I can kick it out of his range, I'll
You
do
do.
that.
You-
If
You, you kick it and you Pele this motherfucker. It goes out a window, and it's now down where you guys first came in. There's no way he's getting that back.
You hear a
It's not
small
Nyx's turn.
child down in
Making
the
bets on
field.
if that killed, if that killed anybody when I did that. That is-
You hear Lilo go, yoip!
Maybe those are the guys that were trying to sneak out the back. Maybe you've just stopped them in their tracks. Huh?
All right.
Maybe
Hell,
you saved
death
the
works in
day.
mysterious ways.
Nick sees the door fly open across the room and sees Soar's
Fireball?
tiny body on the other side, and the two of them make eye contact, and she just kind of like blankly raises a hand and just kind of waves to him. And then fiddles with the crossbow a little bit and just tries to shoot a shot in the general direction. Nope, that's a nat 1. Oh no. Oh no. She's not very experienced with the crossbow yet, and things happened.
Can I get how many people? Let's see. There's a bad guy.
I am near a door. I have full cover.
So The bad guy you've been belling is 1. The other bad guy is 2. Casper's 3. 4 and 5 is nothing. 6 is Thor.
John, help me. John.
You heard
Am
the
I
woman,
rolling
John.
or are
Yes.
you?
Well, I mean, unless you want somebody else to.
He said go for it. He said go
Wait,
for
really?
it.
Wait, you mean
I
it?
just saw
Wait.
go for it show up in chat.
No,
John,
it's
do you
your
mean it?
inspiration. Don't
John,
feel
is this
pressure.
real?
Give it.
He
Whatever.
said whatever is needed.
Oh, bless
wow.
you. Oh. 15.
What a guy.
Oh, what a guy.
Oh,
what a
right.
I love
stand-up.
how this whole inspiration
gem.
thing has not turned into inspiration being gifted, but us begging for it.
That's so true.
It was a net 1. I didn't want to kill my friend.
Okay, so with the 15, which guy did you hit? The guy you've been belling?
No, I was trying to hit the big baddie in front
Okay.
of Casper.
15 meets.
Okay, 5. It's
Oh.
5.
So
Does that do anything for
you
ya?
hit him in the arm and it just sticks in and he's like, oh, he's not looking good.
Still better than nothing.
Yeah.
She's just kind of like just waving it sore, and then it just kind of like fires off into his arm. Just go, oh.
Okay, Byron.
I look for a response to my question.
All right.
These guys
That's
suck.
You, I forget what you asked him. What'd you ask him?
Nothing. I'll just go on.
No, he'll talk to you. I don't remember what you asked.
Never mind.
Does he remember what he asked? That's the real question.
All right.
The guy's
As,
like,
as you're running
Never
away, he's like, I have the secrets to all the campaign, and then you run away.
Yeah, that's fine. Guess you should have answered me the first time I asked. All right, so Byron's just gonna run to the top of the stairs with all of his movement and everything, and that's pretty much it. Athena's gonna come with me.
Sounds good. And it's the bad guy's turn. So the lesser guy is going to attack Casper. That is a 11, and then the bad guy's gonna attack the big bad guy, and he's gonna
Good
roll
one.
a 7. However, this guy right here that I just picked up, the lesser guy, he is now going to run away.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he is, but that
Coward.
means you get what?
Oh, I'm going golf, baby.
Yeah,
All right, I'm feeling another 8.
Yeah.
I'm hedging my
bet.
bets that you're gonna not do
Big
well.
bet. That's take that to make.
This is his nat 20 moment.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 16. Not a nat 20.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, though.
So what kind of damage you do?
We can't
Okay.
roll both of our
Uh,
attacks together.
6, which is
Six.
2 natural ones for the damage for the people back home.
Okay. So this, I mean, it is just it's just the worst hit that you've ever had with anybody. You're like, meh, and it just barely grazes him. But he is not used to somebody as big and strong as you, and you're not used to how big and strong your muscles are. And you just cave his head in, and he just falls over, dead.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah. Not mad about that in the slightest.
Yep. And
This fucking game, man.
One of these days, he'll be able to leave this room.
it's Clem's turn. Or no, sorry, Sour's turn.
Thor stands in the doorway, focused, detail-oriented, tasked, looks back towards Byron and says, I'm sorry if this rolls badly, and rolls Magic Missile.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, magic missile
They
doesn't
all
miss,
hit.
so
They all hit. Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? That means I roll a D20.
Oh,
And
that's
let's
right. Magic. Wild magic table. Oh no. I love that face. What happened?
What
he,
did
he
you
rolled
do?
a 1.
What did you do?
Oh, did you polymorph yourself? Fireball.
Okay,
No,
so
fireball's later in the
people-
table.
for people that don't know, anytime a sorcerer that is the wild magic uses a spell of level 1 or higher, they have to roll a d20, and if you get a 1 on the d20, you roll on a magic table of 1d100, and you get to see what happens.
And
So
he got a 1 on his
and-
D20.
I got a 1 on my d20,
I'm so excited.
I
This is how-
am ready
this is
to
how we
start
start a new
chanting
campaign.
some wild magic chant. I
This-
love the
this
wild
is-
magic table.
This is where Byron dies.
But yeah, he was like, shit, I should have stayed and talked to those guys.
Fireball centered on myself.
That's a 67. So,
Okay.
I am now frightened by the nearest creature until the end of my next turn.
You are
Byron.
no. It's
Byron.
it's
So-
Athena.
Or wait, why is it Athena?
It's
Because that would be
Athena. He's frightened
hilarious.
by my familiar pygmy owl.
I do want to say, if I rolled a 66 and one less, I would up to 3 creatures I choose within 30 feet take 4d10 lightning damage.
Oh,
Nope,
So
this
that
is
would've been
funnier.
really
This is
cool.
way
Yeah.
better.
I remember that one.
there is a tiny owl that comes up behind you, and you just freak the fuck out. And now you have to run away.
Oh my god! I run
Uh.
directly towards the bad guy.
Okay.
It's the fastest way away.
That just
Yep.
made the session for me.
I'm right next to him.
Okay. So, Clem, it's your turn. You hear a high-pitched squeal. You smell bird poop, and
Yep.
it's your turn.
Casey, can you remind me what you had asked these guys?
I asked if they lived here, why they had a prison in their house,
Yeah.
and what was going on. Basically,
When
he said
left
he said
was-
I'm a farmer.
go
I
ahead.
got kidnapped, and that was the end of it. They stopped talking to me.
When you left, the door was left unlocked, correct?
Yeah, I
can't
picked the
get it
lock.
to unlock.
I am going to pull out my hand axe and try and look as threatening as possible
Jesus.
and say, "What the fuck is going on here?"
He's like, I'm so fucking sorry. You're so scary. Oh god, it's so scary.
I'm frightened of you.
Will you just tell me what's happening?
I was in my field and it just took me. I don't know what else
This
to say.
Is the freaking worst.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not a
I
good
guess-
conversationalist.
Does talking count as my action, Justin?
I mean, you've got 6 seconds to do all this stuff.
I'm
so
just
what do you-
gonna dash. I say that and I'm just dashing up here. And that's my whole turn. If I can get my...
Watch out, there's a scary owl right there.
I pat Athena on the head when I get to the top.
Casper.
Oh boy. Guess
Roll
what
an
I'm
8.
gonna do.
Roll an 8. Roll an 8.
Get it.
Oh, please,
Bro, if
please,
I roll an
please.
8 again,
I'll be
then you
so
know it's gonna be a
pleased.
fucking not gonna be an 8. It's gonna be a nat 1. All right. Bada bing. All right, 18, baby.
Ooh.
All right.
Roll
Okay,
damage.
that hits.
14 damage.
Oh
right.
man.
Take my maul and just the finishing blow, boom, right in the top of the head.
Yeah, you pulverize this guy's armor, and he falls down on one knee. Because you said you wanted to not kill him, right?
Yeah, non-lethal. Yeah.
He falls down on one knee, and he then goes face first. But you can see he's still breathing. He is been knocked unconscious. And
On his knee.
well, no, he's on his knee and then he falls face first onto the
Okay.
ground, and
Alright.
he's now unconscious.
All right, Nick, you see, Casper just kind of like taking a moment, just. Do you know where any of the others are?
Oh, yes. And she just points immediately over his shoulder where Soar is.
Okay.
Don't go back there! Don't go back there!
Technically,
charge.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just step forward and just shut the door before Soar continues to
Oh,
book it even farther away.
now we're gonna say that it wears off after the battle, because it doesn't make
Huh?
sense to have you guys chasing him
We'll take it.
because he's
Oh.
afraid of pygmy owl.
it
Is
was
there
a spell. I'm
Is it-
sorry.
Is there actually anyone back here, or is it just the party?
Hey.
It's
It's just the party.
I don't think there's any
Oh.
baddies.
nope. All
yeah,
the baddies
damn it.
are dead.
They're
Okay.
Is he just like so full of adrenaline?
Yeah, he just
Where's the
charges
rest of
back there with his
them?
maul. And he gets to the door and he sees familiar faces and he looks around.
Casper, you look completely out of breath, like you've been
Where are they?
swinging nonstop.
for
Well,
almost a
we
minute.
left.
Yeah.
We killed like 6 or 7 down there. We just slew a ton of people. Like it was easy. All of these guys just it was impossible to miss, really.
They talked about going a back way. Where is it?
Oh, I mean, I guess you are asking the right person. Who better to find the back way? Okay, and he'll start moving down.
Soar's still affected by.
Is that it? You don't have anything?
The
I mean,
spell.
I do know that they're.
Listen,
I mean, I was going to show you, but if you didn't want to
Clem.
follow.
I was just gonna say, listen, these assholes have been very uninformative.
Whoop.
Sorry, are we gonna do anything about the non-lethal baddie that we're just? No, I'm
I
gonna
can cast
I'm
Magic
gonna like
Missile
tie him
again.
up or something. I'm gonna grab some rope, maybe try to.
I was hoping that nobody would remember that he's still unconscious,
He's just sitting there.
because that would have changed a lot of stuff.
So good.
I'll go ahead and just kind of like calmly approach and just
All
tie him up a little bit and
I
kind
mean, Casper isn't under rage or anything, so he'll chill out.
So I was going to show you. I mean, do we need to stay up here? I was going to show you where the other guy fled to. I don't.
Yeah, show me. Point me in the direction.
Soar
Oh.
kind of peeks around the corner, still a little. The spell's kind of, or I guess the wild magic surge is kind of drifting off, and he goes, "There's a back way down. I saw blue flashing lights. What's that thing? Get that away from me, Nix!" And he kind of goes back inside.
You should have seen it. It was actually really impressive watching Casper go all bulky
And
like that.
Casper's still roided out big time. He fucking
Yes.
books it down the stairs.
She kind of leans in close to you, Soar, and just kind of whispers to you, "I wouldn't get too close to him right now."
Byron just points down the ladder and says, "Okay, they went down there. Bye."
Okay, so
Jumps.
is everybody going downstairs? Nix, are you staying where you're at? What's
I would like to loot.
okay? So you're gonna loot in this room.
Yeah, just take a little, little
I
peek around.
Would like to continue looting in the original room that we were in.
Okay, so
Byron is going to come down with Casper.
okay.
Slower
So,
though,
I'm gonna start-
not
I'm gonna
immediately
start-
jumping.
Soar, loot squad.
Loot squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nix, you and Soar, you find 2 scrolls. You find 2 scrolls of primal savagery. Byron, I forgot to tell you, the scroll that you found is enlarge reduce.
Ooh.
Clem, you
Yeah.
are looking around in the basement. I have one more floor to go, Casper. I'll get right there to you. One more. So you find 10 gold worth of jewels, 8 gold worth of like candlesticks, stuff like that. 12 gold worth of art. That is actually 2 stone dragons with gold eyes, and they have like silver lining on their wings,
Ooh.
and 5 pounds of fine steel. That would be something that you could use to craft with.
Yes. Someone else can do stuff while I write this all down in D&D Beyond. Thank you.
So we cut down to the basement, and Casper just he almost like in any movie with a submarine, he grabs onto the ladder and just slides the whole way down. And when he gets to the floor, he sees another laboratory, and in this room,
Now, real quick, you say another laboratory, like the one we found in the sewer?
kind of like the one you found in the sewer. Yes. So there are more of these strange pulsing lights. There is some sort of alchemical equipment to almost, for lack of a better word, almost like a meth lab. And there is like a hearth, but there are also 6 zombies who have been chained to the ground.
Are they still alive, moving?
Yes, they are. They are moving around, but they're not like overly aggressive. They're just kind of. You can see that they'd like to come and get you, but they're so restrained that they can't get away from it.
Byron standing behind Casper just says, "Easy, big guy."
You see Casper's expression kind of change from like, I'm chasing, some perps or bad guys, to like, oh, this is pretty serious. Do we see any non-zombie people?
There are no non-zombie people. But if you give me I guess a survival, if you're looking for tracks to see where the people went.
A 10 for me.
A 10? You can
21
see...
for me.
Okay, you definitely can see. Casper, you're looking around and you think you see some footprints, and then very Scooby-Doo like Byron pops up behind you and he points down. He's like, there and there and there. You can see there was one person on foot and he headed out. So where you guys are at, he went to the left in this direction, and it looks like he ran directly into a wall.
When you're reacquiring items that have, a more important need, you learn to step in the footprints of others. So, I learned a few things.
Byron, you start to say that, and Casper, he's like, keep up, and he starts to go, and then you start talking. He waits for a second, and then he hears like what you're saying, and he's like, okay, I can keep going. And he continues to charge forward towards following the footsteps that Byron pointed out.
Sure. As you get over there, there appears to be a rock that doesn't seem in place. If you were just down here normally, you probably have to look for it, but the guy who left did it in haste, and you can see that you can easily push open a hidden passageway. You follow this stairway up, and you actually end up on the outside of the house. You guys went directly in. If you would have gone to the right across where all those walkways were at, it would have put you out over there. And you don't see anybody when you're out there.
Byron will stop as he runs off with all of the undead, just kind of looking at all of them chained, and then kind of turn his back on them and approach the table to see what's potentially been going on here.
Okay. Yes, Nix? What do you got going on?
I too would like to come join the group.
You don't know where we're at. You're up looting.
We looted a few things, but I don't want to just leave this big baddie up here, especially since he kind of seems like the leader. So, assuming that Sora's willing to help me, I kind of want to... I don't think that Nyx is strong enough to carry him on her own, but we could try to start to move him down.
You realize I'm a size small, right?
Shall we torture him?
What? Oh my God, Clem!
We certainly can.
Listen, no one's been giving us any useful information. Okay.
I just want to see if we can kind of move him a little bit, and explore more of the area, because Nyx has just been up in this one room. So
between the two of you, you guys can start dragging him towards the door. We cut back down to Byron, and on the table in front of you, there are 6 little silver trays, and in front of each tray there is a number 1 through 6, and in each tray there appears to be more Varas blood. And as you are looking around, you notice that next to each zombie there is also number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a perception check. Or an investigation.
26.
Okay. You can see by looking at this, these are clearly not the same drug. There are different colors of red between them. So as you're looking, you would guess they're probably not exactly the same.
So with my nat 20 and me being me, is there a chance that I have seen any of these other drugs, or I recognize any of them, or is that not something that I would?
Yeah, sure. There's one that seems to be a little bit more red than the rest, and that is the one it closest resembles what you found in the murder house.
Okay.
So when Ursula was killed, you found something that looks similar to this. The rest of them look a little bit more muted.
Okay. Whenever I look at, like, so I'll take the most muted one,
Mhm.
and I'm going to turn around and look at the undead that's numbers associated with it. Do I recognize, like, it's any different than the others?
From where you're at, you turn around and you look at it, and this one seems to be more alert as you're looking at it.
I'm going to take that gem with my gloved hand, and
Mhm.
I'm going to pull out my pocket and drop that Varas blood into the interdimensional plane. And I want to see
Okay.
what happens to the undead whenever the Varas blood disappears from this material plane.
Okay. So you do that, and nothing happens.
He's going to take a mental note of where the colors were,
Mhm.
and then take the gems and dump them into his extra dimensional plane, so that way no one else touches them, since he knows how dangerous they are.
Okay. For ease of use, we'll say that there are some baggies there, so you could separate them if you wanted to.
Okay.
We cut back to Nyx Nyx and Soar, who are dragging this boss guy down the stairs.
Just huffing and puffing.
Yeah, you just hear
Trying
thump,
to
thump, thump.
Trying not to like damage him though. We don't want to kill him.
No, it's obviously you guys are doing your best to not kill him. As you do that, Casper, do you come back into the front door or back down the way that you came?
Fuck no. I'm still chasing this guy. So I went through the door and I didn't see anything initially. However, clearly he didn't just vanish. So, I mean, I'm still looking for this guy. What can I do to maybe
Sure.
find him?
Give me a survival check.
Dice goddess be with me here. 18 on survival.
Oh, okay. So you see these footprints going down the hill, and it is headed in straight as the crow flies.
Number 5, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, away from you.
You got there.
Yeah, I did. You see a little copse of trees, probably about 100 yards away from where you're at. You would imagine that is where he headed towards.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going after this guy. I still have, for probably like the next 8 minutes, maybe 7 minutes, I still have my channel divinity of Hulk mode going, which is just, for a reminder for people, I have,
You can bench press a Buick.
Advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks. The amount of that I can carry, push, drag, and lift is doubled, and the distance of my long and high jumps is increased by 10 feet. So I can haul.
Yeah, there's no way that he's going to get away from you. Eventually you catch up to him. I'm not sure what you're trying to do, if you're just trying to kill him or if you're trying to bring him back.
Bring justice.
If I catch up to him, I'm gonna try and knock him out for sure.
Okay. I'm not even gonna make you do anything. You are clearly this guy's superior. You club him over the head, and I don't know what you're doing to them, but as you're doing that, Clem and Soar, you guys are bringing not Clem and Soar, Nyx and Soar, you're bringing this bad guy down towards the basement. Clem, what are you up to?
I would like to examine one of those stuffed animals more closely since they weighed more than they should, and now we
Sure.
know there's drugs about.
Byron, you're actually going to get inspiration because there are drugs in these. Because I believe you're the one who said there was probably drugs in them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
he
for the
was.
stitching in the neck.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
I'm gonna do the ugliest, least exciting one, not the werebear. I like the werebear. I don't remember what the other animals were.
There was a, I don't remember either. So we're gonna say there's a goat, and that was the one I didn't explain before. You rip the goat's head off.
My goats. It's fine.
Oh,
Fine. I guess. No, it's fine.
It was a were rat.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I find
you
Zebrugs
You
inside.
find it's not just like one bag of drugs. It's probably 10 or 15 bags of drugs inside this.
I'm rich, you guys. Do I see any other like chests similar to that one that may have more of these? If there's like some sort of operation going on or something?
You see one other chest like that, but it has been opened. There's nothing in it.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to, I presumably, since I'm already down here, saw Byron and Casper go down this way. So I'm going to head down so I can show them what's the haps.
Okay. So you're headed down that way. Nix and Clem, as you guys are coming down the steps, there are two gentlemen who walk up to you almost as if in a daze. There's one who's wearing gray peasant's clothes, because you're over by this
Do you
way,
mean
right?
by Clem or by? Oh, okay, by Nix
sorry,
and Sor.
Nix. Sorry, Nix. Sorry.
Okay.
Nix and Sor, you're walking, and these two guys come out of their cage, and they look like they're in a haze. Give me a medicine check. Sor, you can give me a medicine check too if you'd like.
So I'll kind of wave at them a little bit. Just
I don't think I want to.
Hello.
I got a 2.
16.
So with a 16, you can clearly tell that these guys are high as a kite.
Hello.
Mm.
No.
Do you feel all right?
Would you
Are you-
tell Sor that?
Are you a ghost?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then she would lean over to Sor and just whisper, "They're tripping balls." Hi guys, do you know where you are?
He looks at you and he says, I know they took me. I'm sorry. My name's Yasner Goldfinger, and this is Stilton McCheese, and they took us. We were just having a party out in the farm, and they came in and they took us while we were just trying to relax.
Who took you?
These guys, and he points down to the dead people on the floor. These guys.
Oh, those. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
The
Speaking.
ones that you've killed in a good way. We're not cops.
Well, so he's not dead, but can you help us put him inside the cage for us?
And he's like, oh yeah, and they both try to help. They are not a lot of help. Between the four of you, you get him into the cell.
So when they walk in the cell, I close the door behind them and lock them back in there.
Wow.
Hey man,
Wow.
why
Bro.
you buzz?
Nixa just turn, Sor?
First off,
Why?
don't let Casper know about these two. Second off, we don't know. Like, they got kidnapped. Like, I don't know what they done to them. They're obviously tripping. So, I mean, they're probably a danger to us. They could just attack us for no reason.
No, maybe it's just left over from the party that they were having.
What party were y'all having?
What kind of party was it?
Well, we crushed up some Varas blood and we snorted it and then we hung out. That's what we do. We're in the sticks.
Snorted? I thought you put it up your butt.
He looks over and he's like, that would probably work, man.
See, Sora, I don't see that there's anything wrong with these guys. I mean, other than, if we kill them, they might spontaneously come back to life, but,
And Sor does a fake laugh. He's like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Oh. He's
Oh,
like, what do you?
Don't worry about it.
it's an inside joke.
Stilton McCheese looks at you and he's like, you're gonna kill us?
No, just make sure
No.
that guy doesn't kill you. And she'll kind of point to the tiger
Yeah.
bandit guy. Just
Oh.
how about when he wakes up, can you guys just holler for us real loud?
You say that, and Stilton just gets in and just starts choking the shit out of this guy because you
Oh,
told him
no.
he's gonna kill.
No, that's not.
nope,
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
I go in there.
Door, open the door. Open the door. Open the
Yeah,
door.
I opened it.
Doors.
Okay. Yeah.
You closed the door to the cell and said you locked them in there. Do you have thieves' tools?
No, I don't.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right.
You stand there and watch as they
No.
choke the life out of this guy.
Well. Oh. Well.
Didn't think about
We cut,
that.
we cut back to Catherine outside.
You know, I love a recap of what you guys contributed throughout this session because
I helped you. I gave you my
Casper.
inspiration.
You're good. You're good, Nex. You're good.
Thank you.
You know
What have I done wrong? Thank you.
I provided great memories for
You're
everyone.
You're looking real tiny right now. That's all I gotta say.
This is was shit talking you last here.
Okay, so
Secretly
this, I
chaotic
mean,
evil.
Casper is he got the guy over his shoulder, and he's kind of winding down now, and he's returning back to the group with an unconscious goober on his shoulder.
And Byron and Clem, you are down in the underground basement-y area, and there are some zombies here. What are you doing?
I would like to examine them a little bit closer.
Okay.
I would like to come over and show Byron what I found in the stuffed animals. Hey,
What's up?
remember that chest I opened upstairs? Check it out, and I'll just take one out and show him. Pour some Veras blood into. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just found a lot of it down here. We probably should make sure that no one else touches that. That's extremely dangerous. It can be very addictive.
Yeah, how do you destroy this stuff?
I mean,
Would
outside
you know
of
how to destroy it, Justin?
I mean, you'd probably think you could throw it in some water or something. I don't know. Give me a nature check.
The town's water supply.
Well, your body naturally destroys it. Just saying.
That is a useless 8.
Oh,
Rolling
you
real
think
well tonight.
You think the best way is what CJ said, which is to ingest it. That's how you get rid of it.
No.
But Byron, you're trying to look at these guys. Are you trying to just give them an eyeball and see what's going on, or are you trying to use medicine? What are you trying to do?
So the one that seems to be more alert, I'm just going to walk over and say, like, can you talk to me? Can you see me?
And its eyes are on you the entire time, and as you get close, it's trying to gnash its teeth at you, but it can't. It's so tight, and as you get closer and closer, it just says, "Pain, pain," and it tries to snap at you again.
I'll just stab it in the head with my rapier.
Okay. You stab it in the head. It kills it instantly, and it slumps over. But because it's chained, it just kind of slumps forward, completely dead.
Yeah, I mean, you could stab a zombie, but when you shoot a firebolt at it, that's completely off limits. You can't do that.
I'll look back
He's
at.
got 5 more to test.
I'll look back at Clem and say, I think that they're testing their ability to bring things back to the dead to actually like reincorporate a soul or something. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it's in pain. At least that's what that one seemed to indicate to me. And he'll walk up to the next one and just put it out of its misery.
Okay. So are you going to do that down the line, all 6 of them? Or
Yeah,
five level out?
yeah. Unless Clem tells me to stop, I'm just going to
Well,
go
Clem
through.
would go help him, honestly.
None of these have the sentient look in their eyes.
Yeah.
These look like regular zombies, but you stab them all and they all die.
And I'll
So-
turn and say, we probably should tell Nyx about the one that was the most sentient. There's an opportunity that she might be able to actually even talk to it.
What I'm wondering is how does the brass blood tie into this?
Well, I mean, from what we understand about us is it makes us extremely high, but, you know, everything has a arcane property to it that, you know, presents itself in other ways. I mean, you'd have to talk to, you know, I mean, our resident necromancy expert, because I don't really quite understand it. I understand it from how to get high and get fucked up, but, you know, the rest of these, it seems like this is going to be more her territory, because I'm unsure as to what this is.
She does have all the notes from the past labs we've stormed.
She's also currently standing outside of a jail cell door, just going, "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear."
Didn't expect that one.
Byron will start working.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find him.
Yeah, we'll leave and head back up.
Okay.
If we
You
can find her.
come up the stairs, and I don't know what Nyx and Soar are doing, but there is one Stilton McCheese who has just gotten off of the guy that you captured. He has choked the life out of him because you guys told him he was going to kill him.
She goes, "Oh, Byron, thief! Use your thieving skills to get inside the. We can't get it. We locked it. Help!"
Yeah, she closed the door for some reason. I don't know why.
I did not. I will not accept this slander.
So I get a
you're-
deception roll.
You're the one that said they were gonna kill him.
No.
So that doesn't stop the needing for a deception roll.
11.
Oh, so
I'm pretty sure he's gonna know.
Anybody who wants to roll an insight will know that he's lying.
Just for fun.
Yeah, I want to see if 8.
19.
Byron looks at
Clem's just
Nick
gonna roll
skeptical.
her eyes. She's gonna roll her eyes. Say, "Don't listen to him."
You actually see wing prints on the door.
There's a feather lodged in the keyhole.
Can I? Okay, you can tell me if this is not allowed since I already had a failed perception roll in here. But now that we're back, can I like look around again to see if I see anything else? Like maybe some like chests within a climbable area.
Looking
I think
awful
Nick's
hard
has a
for something you don't
chest.
know that exists.
I want to look around again.
Sure, I'll give you a chance to look around.
Thank you. Watch this be a terrible roll.
That one.
A 9.
Yep. So
God.
you're really concerned about the fact that there's another gate that leads out near here. You're not sure what's going on there. And just then, Byron, Casper, and Byron and Casper show up.
Okay, and Byron, as he's walking up, will bend over and loot the 2 dead that are right in front of the cage.
Byron.
I'm looking for a
Nick's gonna huff
key.
at him.
Casper and Byron were like having a conversation where like Casper's like, "Yeah, he was really hauling ass, but I got him. He was trying to hide in some trees and whatnot." And then Casper sees what's going on in the cage. What?
I specifically said not to let Casper find out. This is why.
Byron bends down, loots them, looking for a key because they didn't think to look on the bodies of the people that were locking other people in cages. And so
This isn't good in a state of panic.
he starts to go through their clothing.
Okay. So
Why is the one that I
No, it's
kept
fine.
alive
They're
dead?
safe. They're in a
Casper.
cage. Look, we'll
Casper.
just-
Basically,
I'll get in
this dude's a murderer. Just saying.
Which one? The
All
one
of
with
them.
his hands around their neck?
Well,
So
2 of them.
you should be thanking us because we just locked up a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
We got one off the street.
You look
You're
like
welcome.
You're doing a bit better though.
Eldath bless us.
Or okay,
You at least look like you're a bit more aware than you were a few minutes ago.
Casper definitely looks pretty tired at this point. Is there? Okay, so he wasn't there to make a like counter deception check against Soar. Is there anything that he can do to like get situational awareness on what the fuck is happening that he's walking into?
Sure. Give me a survival check.
Okay, and 18.
Dang it.
So you 100% can tell that the guy you knocked unconscious has been choked to death.
It's fine. I'm a whatever. I'm a cleric of death. It's fine. Just get in there.
I imagine the people. What are the prisoners doing right now? I imagine
they're cowering in the corner. They're like you just hear them saying things like, "They said we're gonna die. I don't understand. All we did was take some drug."
Please tell me one of them has like blood on his hands, because that would be just perfect. Just
Sure.
little fingernails digging in a little.
I spent so long knocking this one unconscious.
Oh, I killed him for you. It's
Learn.
okay.
Okay, well, Casper is going to make his newfound intimidation check on this bitch.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Stilton
Is it
McShee stands up and he's like, "I did a good job. See, they said he was going to kill us. I killed him. I helped you. You just knocked him out.
She
I
said
took
it.
the rest of the way."
No.
Okay, so I rolled a 15 against their technically, well, according to the feat.
They're peasants.
Okay.
You're a hero. There's no way they're saving against that.
I look over in their direction, just like, just flat faced, just shut up.
And you hear him go, and you look at his pants, and just a little bit of pee in his pants.
Oh yes, perfect.
Is the door open? Has anyone succeeded?
Yeah, Byron, have you found the key yet? Come on, man.
I'm still waiting for the DM to tell me if I looted anything off of him.
Oh, you found leather armor, scimitars, hand crossbows, and 10 gold.
Okay.
And
No key?
No keys.
No key?
Yeah, sure. Why not? There's a key.
Hey, there's a key.
The key. It
It-
says.
So kind of you.
It says, "Do not lose. Very important key for prisoners."
It's just kind of puts a hand on her temple and just goes, "Oh yes, that would. I've got it." And she'll just run over and unlock the door and run inside the room. And she'll kind of like flip back and just go, "Casper, they're gonna be fine."
Casper, you see, Casper's like just standing there, like you can tell on his face, he's just trying to keep it together. He has like the unconscious body, and he's just like fiddling with it in his hands. Like, am I gonna snap this guy in half right now or not? I really don't know. Right, it could go either way.
Like a cat playing with a toy.
He's doing. You can tell he's trying to do breathing exercises and not really succeeding.
In on 4, out on 8.
He's having a rough time.
She's gonna put her hand on the 2 living guys and just go, "Okay, out now. Avoid the big one." And do you know your way home?
No. This man just killed another man.
He's like,
he's scared.
We can definitely. And they look over at Casper and they just start running.
Goodbye.
There is a flame on Soar's wingtip, and he is so tempted, but he's not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean down and cast Spare the Dying on the on our dude. Oh wait, he's dead, isn't he? He's not a living creature anymore.
He has been he is no longer on this mortal coil.
Oh, never mind. Oh no. Wait. No, I can't help
that
any.
spell slot.
No.
Do you have an anti-strangulation?
It's a cantrip, but
It's like,
I was like, oh, he's like unconscious. He's like, you'll just stabilize him, whatever. No, she'll kind of lean down and just go, oh yeah, he is very dead. Yes, this was a bad idea. This
With
did
the-
Is there anything on his body?
Good question. Loot.
Oh my God.
Loot,
You
loot, loot.
guys just start looting him.
Loot, loot, loot.
There is
This was the plan all along.
a dagger,
God.
studded leather armor. Sorry, a dagger, studded leather armor. You guys would have probably taken the scimitar that wasn't kicked out of the window. And there is 5 gold.
I'll look at Nyx and say, you can have the gold if I can have the dagger.
She carries all of it, all of it in her hands. She would just approach and just kind of offer to Casper a little bit sheepishly.
Oh my God. And you involve him in...
It's studded. It's studded. It's
All
studded.
right, hold on. Let me...
5 gold.
All right, I gotta get into the mindset of what Casper's going through right now.
Oh well,
We've broken him.
All right,
We just
so
didn't-
you...
it was entirely Soar's idea.
Okay,
How are we
so
gonna explain this to the Bronze Mall?
He...
Oh, right. We were supposed to be doing something here.
the body that he's holding just kind of like slips. CJ, you fucking bitch. He like the body just kind of like slips out of his arms. He like stops holding it and just gravity takes over. And
That was enough to kill him.
See, R.I.P.
No, it's okay. He's still alive.
F in the chat, boys.
This has got to be some kind of like psychic damage at least.
He looks very angry. Like disappointed, like parent disappointed level. And he says, "We came here for a specific job to find out why people are disappearing. And you all begin to immediately loot the bodies. We found another laboratory, potentially necromancers. We found zombies in the basement."
Where?
I was
There
waiting
you go.
to tell you guys. I had to get the key off of the bodies. I apologize for using quick action and thinking to assist with opening the door there. But you know, I can understand you're upset that I unlocked the cage for you.
You see, Casper, as soon as you mentioned that there's a laboratory and more zombies, Nyx's expression has kind of gone from this kind of like sheepish, like, "Ugh, sorry, Dad, like, here's the, to just immediately, she no longer gives a shit. And it's just immediate, like, what did you find? Where is it? Can we go?
Discover something important. It's a laboratory.
In what?
Important.
Important,
Oh,
not
important.
important.
Look, Justin, you heard what I heard, my man.
Yeah.
Well, we could still find answers from there if we can. She's kind of like peeking around his shoulder, trying to see whatever it was.
He reaches down and grabs the unconscious body and holds it up and kind of wiggles it in front of him. This one is alive. Do not kill this one. I
Don't look
worked
at us.
hard.
Look at
Should
them.
Should
She
we
just
put him in the
turns and looks at
cage?
Soar.
What are we gonna do with him?
I'm gonna hold him until we talk to him. I will personally hold him to make sure he doesn't die. Everyone else.
Casper carrying him like a baby, just like guarding him with his arm.
Sword, could I borrow you for a moment?
Yeah, what's up, Byron?
If you look directly up, could you grab that chest that's above us? I would like
thank
to see what is in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Is it like so? Is the chest is it like
it's-
sticking out of the cave?
Yeah, he
It's just
would
like-
send out a gust of wind, just kind of with the prestidigitation. He's there, where the snow just kind of blew away there.
Oh, Sword would go up and try to open it.
You find 40 gold, 3 sets of common clothing, and 2 healing potions.
Nice. So Sword would toss down the healing potions gently to Byron and say, "Yep, nothing else in here." Just kidding. He'll bring everything down.
Insight
Um,
check.
Yeah, he'll bring everything down, let everyone know there's 40 gold. I think it's weird. I think there's a secret compartment because 50 splits very well 5 ways. I don't know how 40. Well,
Are we splitting it officially? Huh?
yeah,
Is the inventory queen?
absolutely.
I'm still pretty sure anything that's a flat number or a 5 divides by
Yeah.
5.
It's
rather
it's 8 gold apiece.
How dare you use actual logic to counteract? I'm trying to get her more party gold. Come on, guys.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You guys haven't explored everything. There's a whole other floor that you guys missed.
Well,
the
that
top one?
not missed. Literally haven't had an
floor?
opportunity to get to.
Yeah. I want to see the.
I want to
lab
loot the top
first.
floor.
Yeah.
I do
I've
want to
been
see
to
the
the
lab.
lab.
Jasper, I assume that you're gonna hang on to the body, or Nyx will kind of like gesture to the. It's just like we can still clear out. We could just empty it out.
Everyone, do what you need to do. I'm gonna hold on. He's not a body yet. He's a person. I'm gonna hold on to the person who's unconscious. Keep him safe so we can ask him questions. Everyone else, do what you're good at.
Can
You want to
we-
put him in the cage?
Technically, you're all
See?
just bodies.
Sure. That's the second time you asked.
Can we just start calling
Appreciate
Casper Big Daddy because he is just like the Papa Bear to all of these chaotic children right
just-
now?
On a serious note, Mr. DM, I'm gonna use as an action, since I can, Divine Sense to detect
Okay.
good and evil.
Sure.
Within
does he do?
60 feet.
Is anybody
So-
in the party evil?
That's a loaded question.
That is a tough question, sir.
I
Well,
don't think my.
There's no other creatures beside your party that are evil.
Would he sense any evil from like Warlock Pact stuff at all? Because my pact person is definitely not.
What if
I-
Lilo's evil?
Plot twist.
Lilo's eyes turn red and big fangs grow out. Now, as of right now, you're not warlocky enough to
Good.
show up on his evil radar. Byron, you are trying to. Looks like you're trying to go up to some other floors.
Yeah,
But-
I'm following him. It's looting time.
I want to
You
go on the
guys-
first floor, but I want to check out this lab first. I'll kind of just be like, I'll meet you guys back at the entrance, as long as you don't find some super secret tunnel up there that takes us into a different location.
You guys clear the top. You guys are looking around. And let's see here. You find another 20 gold. And then you guys find a room on the very top floor in like the attic.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
And-
where Byron is right now, or where I am?
It's by where you're at. It would be it's where Byron's at because I didn't see him in there. Yes, that's where it's where Byron's at. This is a small study. It's much more ornate than anything else that's been in here. There are lots of old books that are talking about like anatomy and history. It seems like a little bit of everything. There
Sweet.
is also a small safe on the floor.
Click, 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 click.
Okay.
Can we
Uh,
open it? If
yep,
I check for
you-
traps maybe first?
Yep, go ahead.
Is that just perception or is that investigation?
Give me perception.
17.
Yep, there's nothing trapped on here.
I would like to try to open it.
Okay. You are good enough that eventually you would get it open, so we don't need to roll that. But it pops open, and inside you see a weird. You would guess you would classify it as a hand crossbow. It is about 8-10 inches long. There are 6 cylinders around it, and inside there are 6 crossbow bolts. There are also 2 triggers. When you're looking at this, it appears that if you pulled one trigger, it would let loose three hand crossbow arrows. If you pulled 2 triggers, it would let go 6. However, and each one of those would be worth 1d4 damage. But if you pulled both triggers at the same time, it would take you 2 full rounds to reload it.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I actually go up this other way, those stairs across from the room that Casper and Nyx have been fighting in, where all these ladders are?
Yep. That takes you the whole way up to the top attic. And up here, you find... sorry, I can't get my thing to zoom in here.
Yeah, mine's not.
When you get up this high, you find it is 5 more pounds of the steel. You also find a book on smithing.
Oh, okay. I can't make my person go up there because I'm having stupid technical difficulties that are entirely user-based.
Shift click your person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going
Put me
away,
up
but I don't know
there!
why.
I said it was user-based. Smithy book,
So-
5 more pounds of steel.
Yep. I can't get you up there. I don't know. Anyway, you're up there. You find that stuff. And Byron, you also find a map to the Pushwick mines. There's a note that's stating that there is a back channel here to get to Verast bones. And give me a history check.
Okay. And history. I got a 5, but you know what?
Okay.
We're gonna pop inspiration
Okay.
just to see if he can really lock that in. A 21.
Okay. So you would know that the actual body or bones of Verast are in the side of the Gray Mist Mountains. This is said to have been a literal battle between good and evil, and Verast was a god, and they were killed by another god and left to rot on the side of the mountain.
Okay.
Okay. And that is where we're going to stop. Well, actually, what is your guys' plans when you leave here? Are you going back to Donver's Hold? Do you want to go someplace else?
Interrogate the guy.
Yeah, torture.
We should give Casper
up.
that, I suppose.
Divvy
look
up
Thank
over-
you
I mean-
so much.
I can interrogate him if you want.
Cracks down on one of his teeth and he starts foaming at the mouth.
Justin, is there anything left in this little laboratory to explore?
Maybe
I
this
mean,
is it-
secret passage down this way.
There was a secret passage. We talked about that, but there isn't anything else that you would be able to find in there about these. If you want to give me a medicine check real quick about the one zombie who was
18.
okay. This zombie, it's not like what you're used to seeing with zombies. The muscles are tighter. You would imagine this zombie could do more things than just shamble and eat. You could guess that this zombie might be able to train to do things.
Okay.
Okay.
So with that being said, we'll just say Nyx takes copious notes of this lab and adds them all into her little budding Necronomicon.
Yep.
And then Sora and I will go rejoin everybody else for the start of next session. Does that
Okay.
work?
Yep. So I want to thank everyone who stuck around for the 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 34 seconds that we've been playing right now. You are all awesome. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. I didn't say who was going to pick out inspiration, but Casey, do you think you could pick out some inspiration?
Oh, yeah, let me see.
While he's looking through, if you'd like, please tell a friend to come join us on Tuesdays, or you can catch us by the end of the week on YouTube. And every Monday, we release the previous week's session as a podcast on whatever podcast you listen, like podcast app that you listen to. So we appreciate all you.
How about we give it to K Nightingale for being our very first sub that wasn't Prime?
Nice. I'm gonna have to go yell at her. So, but all right. Next time, I'm sure she's going to give me disadvantage just to make me a little bit miserable. But thank you so much, Kay Nightingale, whoever you may be. And thank you all so much. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for
Thank you,
hanging out,
everybody.
guys.
Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate
Yay.
you so much.
You guys
Thanks
are
for watching.
awesome.
We love you guys. Bye, guys.
Everybody.